How many dates did you go on with the guy when you started seeing this other guy? 3, 4, 5 dates?
I think around like 5, probably like 5, I think.
How much did you guys go out to nice dinners?
Well, we went to
you said oysters and shit. How much did he spend on you?
We went to 11 and we had a table, so I mean, a couple grand.
This is exactly why you shouldn't pay for a girl on the first date.
But we had a great time.
But
and it wasn't my idea. It was his.
Right, but you admit to talking to multiple men, and this is precisely the reason I advise men to not be a sucker and not pay for women on first dates.
This is why you guys clowned on me for saying on the first date I say I'm dating for marriage. So then like, look, our intentions are on the table. You can even put that as a setting on Hinge. I'm dating for marriage. Well,
that wouldn't preclude you necessarily from dating like multiple men.
Did all my
you're like living in this you're living in this state of fear, and I'm telling you, every day my primary audience is young conservative women.
That's great.
Who are 25 to 35, who either are married or looking to get married, that have these traditional values. I'm saying I talk to these women all day, every day. There are tons of women like this out there, and you won't even take the risk to pay for one drink to get to know these women that are everything that you're saying you don't want.
I will be a traditional man when women return to tradition.
How can we return to tradition? There's no traditional man to show up for.
Okay. Well, first off, I mean, sorry, repeat your statement.
We are trying, me and so many women I know are trying to be traditional women, but there are no traditional men to show up for.
Let me ask you a question. So, and please don't take this the wrong way.
They're few and far between.
On your Instagram, you have bikini photos.
Yes.
If a guy you started dating came along and said, I want you to take that down, would you?
Yes.
But you have those up on your Instagram.
Okay. I mean, I think to me a bikini picture isn't a big deal.
It's not. I mean, I think modesty.
A bikini picture at the pool or the beach. I don't think that's a problem.
Modesty coincides with tradition, I would say.
Okay, that's fair. Then yes, I would be willing to hear it. But I'm just saying, like for me and so many other women, we're wanting to go on dates, we're wanting to find somebody to marry, and then there's people like you are like, well, I'm just taking myself out of the dating game completely. Then what are we supposed to do?
Well, marriage-minded women should not. I don't think they ought to date me. Again, I'm open to long-term.
That's fair.
No, I'm open to, again, monogamous long-term partner. It could happen. You never know.
I'll also say I think I literally have like one bikini picture on Instagram. I have hardly any.
I don't know. I didn't do a deep dive. I saw a couple.
Yeah, I think one.
I saw a couple, maybe a slight look. It's not crime of the century, but like guys, it's like I think these girls be posting Bible verses in their Instagram, and they got bikini, like really revealing bikini photos, and it's like, look, some guys don't mind, but it's like, it's not really traditional. Now, when it comes to paying for the first date, like, again, we had Christy here. She admits, I mean, she's dating multiple men. I've been on dates with women where I'll ask them. I'm like, hey, because I'm pretty upfront about that. I'm like, hey, are you seeing other guys? And a lot of women, some aren't always upfront, but some are. And like, even average, unremarkable women, I was on a date, this was a couple years ago, met her on Hinge. She had just downloaded the app 3 days prior. Whoa. She had just sorry guys, there's some sound outside. She had just downloaded the app. 3 days in, I think I went on a date with her on her 4th date after having had the app. She had already been on 2 dates, and then she said she had 2 dates planned for the weekend. And I'm like, at that point, I've just lost all interest.
Yeah, well, that was super dumb on her part to even say
No,
that.
it's not. Well, I don't.
Yeah, she's dating as a job.
Oh, it's dumb that she revealed it to me, or dumb that she's doing that?
I mean, both, but like very stupid to stay on a date. Like, I've got some other guys lined up after you.
Right. Like,
yeah, but that's being honest, because as a guy, I don't want to deal with a girl that's dating other dudes. It's very easy to be dating one person at a time. And if you're serious as a guy, or, well,
it's just
as
weird
a girl,
to me to want that standard from a girl, but you're not willing to date for marriage yourself. It's just
Yeah.
weird how you're basically expecting her to be dating for marriage, like only talking
No,
to
no,
one
no,
person
no,
at a
no.
time.
Hold on, but you're confusing commitment with marriage. You can be committed to one person and not get married. You can be monogamous and not get married. You can have kids and not get married.
Yeah.
You can have a lifelong partner and not get married.
No, that's true. I'm just saying on the dating. I'm just saying when it comes to being on a first date. I mean,
Will you just marry someone already?
I'm
and
not
buy
gonna
me
do
a
it.
fucking drink.
I'm not gonna
But
do
if
it.
it's a first date, so are you, like in your ideal situation, are you saying that they should not even set up another date until they've either gone on enough dates with you to either say this is a yes or no?
Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry.
Yeah, because most people, when they're using dating apps, they're talking to multiple people, and then some become dates, some don't. So you're saying that you don't want to be on a first date with a girl. You don't want the girl who you're on a first date with to also be dating other guys. So then
There's degrees to it. Like,
I think there's a difference
there's
between going on
degrees.
dates with multiple guys. Like if you're single and it's your first date, obviously you've gone on dates with other people than sleeping
Sure.
with multiple guys.
Yeah, there's degrees to it, right? So, like, do I find it as like if a girl went on a date the week prior and she's got I probably would object if she's going on a date with me and she's got a date planned for the day after, but there's degrees to it. So if she's sleeping with another guy and she's going on a date with me, no, that's a no-go for me.
So would you say, for you, is there a difference between sleeping with other guys versus dating other guys, like going on multiple first dates to see who they want to commit to?
There's degrees to it.
Yeah.
Like if there's, obviously I recognize, like if she's single and we just met, there's potentiality for crossover.
Yeah.
However,
So I think what she's kind of saying is that, say she has 3 dates lined up, she hasn't slept with anyone. Whenever you
3 dates
don't
lined up,
pay
I'm
for
done.
the drink,
I'm out.
You're
I'm out.
sort of
She's
out of the
planning for
competition,
failure,
you know?
Like this, she's giving no hope to the potential for a relationship. She's like, oh, I don't know.
I'm
Is
just
it-
like,
It's
she's
gonna
got
fail.
3 other, yeah, exactly. She's
You
got
know,
3 other dates
not that
lined up.
interested.
I don't like, nah.
I don't usually
So
have dates
then you're
lined
saying
up
that
like
you
that.
want her to go on a first date, go on a second date, maybe third date, she's unsure, stop dating you, then start dating someone else.
What do you mean?
So
I think it's pretty easy to date one person at a time. I think that is the best way for women to maneuver.
Is it
And I
just
suppose,
is it just like the dating thing that throws you off, like the dates, or is it like in the back of your head you're like, oh, I know you're about to go smash him?
well, you never know. Like she might not even be honest. Like a lot of people aren't going to be honest about, if they're seeing other people up front on the first date. So